Hello everyone, I have a new friend for you to meet. Stick right there and I'll let you meet my new friend. He just burped. Did you see that? Did you burp? Hello everyone, we all knew about, I did an update video showing where we lost sweet Frodo and back in July, and it felt like I had a little Frodo walking around with me even after we lost him, and it was hard for me to, sometimes it's like I could hear him hack. He hacked so much. So we decided to get a new one, and this time we got a Beaver Terrier, which is made from a Yorkie and some other terriers by a German couple in Germany, and they named it after their last name. It's B-I-E-W-E-R, but you spell the W like a V, and that's how you say it, because it's like German. Anyways, this is little Sam, and we have had, over the years, we had Pippin, Merry and Pippin, Frodo, and now we have Samwise from the Lord of the Rings. It is so funny, but he is a lot different from a poodle, and a lot more spunky, a lot more energy, and likes to let you know how he feels. But he looks so sweet right now, doesn't he? Doesn't he? I just got done with his groom. I'm going to put him up closer to you. You can see his tail is docked, but they usually don't dock Beaver Terriers' tails. That's one thing that's different about them than a Yorkie, is that their tails are usually not docked. And his is docked because the lady breeds Yorkies and poodles and beavers, and some people, they just want that tail docked, and she can't tell who's gonna want the tail docked or not sometimes, and you have to do it quite early so that way it doesn't, cause any issues with the dog's emotion. When they're so young, they don't really realize it's happened. They get over it very quickly, and they don't remember anything else about it. So anyways, I like it docked. I think it's even the cutest little thing. It sticks up like a little flag. And he's so sweet. I just groomed him. Let me move back a little, because I'm getting up underneath the light, and that causes that shadow. But you can see just how pretty that little face is. You can see there? He's so pretty, and his ears is already standing up. And I just groomed him, his very first groom, and yes, it was wiggly. But that's okay. We're going to deal with Wiggle for a little while until we get used to it and know what Mama wants whenever I am grooming. He's got to learn. So he just got fed his supper. As soon as he got finished grooming, he got his supper. And so that's like a treat or reward. And his shampoo was blueberry whitening. Oh, look, him think he take care of his mama. He's very small. He was only 2.2 pounds 2 weeks ago. So he's only supposed to be around 7 or 8 pounds. His sister was gonna be only 5 pounds when she was grown, but I opted to get the little boy because he had a mask. The other one didn't. The other two didn't. One had half a mask, and he had a whole mask. So, okay. He's being sweet. But yeah, that had to be traumatic. And I got my new groomer vacuum right here. That the trimmers go on the end, and it's a little vacuum right here. It's a groomer vacuum. I love it. I wished I had that when I had Frodo. I had my big clunky vacuum in here, which was a rainbow one, which is great. And I would suck up the hair as I cut it. But this one sucks it up as you cut it. And he's not going to have a whole lot of clipping. Just paw pads, ear tips, a third of the ear gets a little bit of a groom. And then, you know, the sanitary groom that they get. And that's it. Pretty much it. The rest of it I do with scissors. Yeah. So now he's ready to go to sleep. He's done 8. He's had a bath. And he's probably ready to just take a nap now. But I wanted y'all to meet Samwise. I hope all of y'all enjoy getting to know him over the time. I've got diamond paintings coming up that I have gotten in that I need to do, and I'm going to start doing some of the holiday themed ones on here with y'all on a video for y'all for the holiday themed ones. So don't think that I'm not doing diamond painting anymore. It's just we've had a lull in getting those in right now. We've just had some other things we've got to do, and the Lord's been good to give us other things to be able to film. He is so sweet right now. Boy howdy, if you could see him play, that way you can see just what a monster he is. He's a big bad dog. Did he eat you up? You don't believe it, do you? You don't believe it. No. Ain't he sweet? And one of the tricks is to use hair gel because the hair around the eyes, you do not clip, you do not shave, you do not do anything. You let it grow and get equal to its chin jawline, or longer if you want the show type cut. And the weight of that will hold it down out of his eyes later. But if you keep trimming that, then it's always going to be sticking up, growing out, and sticking in his eyes as it grows out. So want to go ahead and just get it over with. And to keep it out of his eyes, I use regular hair gel. And that's how you keep those little wispies that want to stick in his eyes out of there. And that way it'll stay down. And he can actually see now without having a whole bunch of hair in front of his eyes. Let me see if you can see this up close. They want to see it up close, what I'm talking about. Let me see. I don't know if the lighting is going to be good for that. Let's see if this is a better light. Can you see it a little better? Look at that face. Isn't he the cutest? He is so handsome. Yes, he is. So he's probably not even 3 pounds yet. So he's due for his second shot this coming Monday. And I want to take him everywhere with me. Obviously, I want to just take him everywhere. He's just the sweetest little thing. But I'll refrain from doing that because we don't know when his immune system's going to kick in from his mama. And this is why vets have you go and get, at 6 weeks, a puppy shot, 9 weeks, and 12 weeks. I mean, you get up 4. You get 4 complete every 3 weeks, okay? I think 25% of the litter of a mama dog, once they come off of that milk at 6 weeks, only 25% of that litter will have their own immune system starting to kick in instead of drawing off of their mama's immune system. So that's why it's important to make sure your mother always has her vaccinations and everything, because then that protects the babies up until they're weaned. Well, if only 25% has it kicked in, then that first shot's only going to help 25% of those babies. The second shot goes to 50% of that litter. The third shot, 75% of the litter. And then the last dose will get every one of them. And see, this is why they do 4, is because they don't know which puppy in the litter that shot is going to help because of the immune system differences. So each one's an individual, and their individual immune system comes at certain times. You just don't know, and you're trying to catch it. You don't want them to get parvo. You don't want them to get any of those awful things that, I mean, for little puppies, parvo's a death sentence, just about a death sentence. Every now and then there'll be some that will be able to live through it, but a lot of times certain strains of that parvo will hurt their heart and everything. So anyways, Sam's ready to go to sleep, don't you think? Sam, you ready to go to sleep? Yeah. He's had a rough time of it. Got a bath and blow dried, and then clipped with this crazy weird thing, and then scissors, and then toenail clippings, and yes, we're ready to go night night. At least for an hour maybe. And then it's terror. He's not too bad. Him not too bad. He's just like a little puppy. That's why they love to chew and bite. And, oh, he likes to argue and bark and growl and just, oh, it's so funny. He's got like his breeder, Jeannie Price, up in North Carolina. She is the one that bred him from her beaver terriers. And she said he had the best little personality and energy. And he does. It's really funny. And when he runs, it's like a little piglet. You know how little piglets run? And guinea pigs will hop and pop. So yeah, so we giggle a lot with this one. Frodo was cute too. We loved him. 12 years is a long time to have. I think that's the longest I've ever had a dog. So it's bittersweet to lose our little poodle and everything. Everybody loved Frodo. He loved going and seeing others in the family and all. He didn't like to ride in a vehicle though. But so this one has his own car seat in the Jeep. So he's learning to where he's going to be going with me a lot. So yeah, he'll be my little companion when we go off. He's ready to go to sleep. So I hope y'all enjoyed meeting Sam. Thank you all for the wonderful thoughts and prayers that you've given me on the other video, the update video of where we lost Frodo and some of our cats. Really, really appreciate everything y'all took time to comment and say and took time to watch the video. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me and giving me a lot of encouragement. I love y'all, and that's what Jesus wants us to be, is encouragement for each other. And your prayers are the most precious gift I could ever ask for from anybody. And I know they work. I know you're out there praying for me, and I can tell. So I'm praying for each and every one of you too. Until the next video, everyone. Bye.